An affidavit from the civil court has already been placed on record. And information from a report from the civil court has already been placed on record. As called for by this court, wherein it has been reported that no such record or letter was received. At this, the learned counsel for the opposite party prays for time to file a supplementary show cause. And also produce the connected records to substantiate the statement made in paragraph 10 of the supplementary show cause, on the basis of which the successor in office has filed this statement.
Para 11 करो, subject to already para 11 report कर दिया, that ultimately has
11
बुक कर दिया.
इससे क्या होगा?
Subject
आप डिसाइड करेंगे क्या?
नहीं हम तो subject to already successor. मैंने हम ultimately चला गया.
The counsel for the opposite party has submitted that ultimately the matter has been referred to the civil court on
referring para 11.
18/8/2025.
18/8/2025.
Para 11.
Para 11. Of the supplementary show cause. अब एक बात बताइए.
23/9.
Just a moment. You see, आपने पहले शो कॉज फाइल किया था 23/7 को, ठीक है? 21/7/25 का शो कॉज, राइट? मिला?
हाँ.
उसका एनेक्शन बी निकालिए पेज 17 में. ठीक है? इसमें कोई रिसीविंग नहीं है?
नहीं तो रिसीविंग नहीं है. उस दिन भी
आप जो अभी इसमें फाइल किए उसका देखिए. अभी जो फाइल की.
तो अभी रिसीविंग 18 आपको हुआ.
18.
तो ये तो हम लोग बोल भी रहे हैं. 18 para 11 18.
कब रख दें बताइए. इसमें कॉस्ट लगेगा. इसको हम छोड़ेंगे.
जो है अब तो दैट इज हमें करना.
बस यही है कि क्रिमिनल कंटेंट ना ही इनिशिएट करे तो इनको क्या फर्क पड़ता है. आपको क्रिमिनल कंटेंट आप जेल जाइए नहीं चाहिए. ही इज नॉट बॉदर्ड अबाउट. मिस्टर सानी, डेट ऑफ रेफरेंस से लेकर अभी तक का कितना इंटरेस्ट होता वो कैलकुलेट कर लीजिए. वो इनके पॉकेट से मिलाएंगे.
I will file affidavit.
करिए ना. आपको सुन के ही करेंगे ना. ऐसे कॉस्ट नहीं करेंगे. इतना गलती हम नहीं करेंगे कि मेरा ऑर्डर डिफेक्टिव हो. डिफेक्टिव ऑर्डर नहीं करते हैं.
After vacation 2 weeks.
शुभ दिन.
I already said this. I already said this.
Affidavit be filed.
Actually,
Post on 10th of October.
नहीं 2 weeks.
17th October. दिवाली मना लेना चाहते हो तो 31 October. The supplementary show cause be filed by 29. इतना रेकलेस नहीं हो सकते.
हम कुछ चीज को नहीं
बहुत परेशान करते हैं.
कुछ चीज को हम नहीं बताएंगे. हमको जो उन्होंने जो दिखाया था कि कोई कच्चा चिट्ठा पर लिखा हुआ बहुत सारा था जिसको हम नहीं करना चाह रहे हैं कि ये चीज आपका नहीं. हमको उन्होंने दिखाया. अब हम पूछा, मैंने पूछा भी कि आपको इस पर लिखाना ना चाहिए था. मैंने जो हमको दिखा रहे थे वो क्या वहाँ था नहीं था क्यों लिखा नहीं जानते, लेकिन हमको जो उन्होंने दिखाया एज ए लॉ ऑफिसर हम कर
जो गया था लेटर जिसको कच्चा चिट्ठा पे था लिखा हुआ उसका भी एफिडेविट आना चाहिए.
जो हमको उन्होंने हम इसको रिकॉर्ड मत नहीं
हम
किया.
आपको बता दे रहे हैं. हम कुछ रिकॉर्ड पे नहीं ले रहे. एक पियोन लेके गया.
मैंने भी पूछा था इस क्वेश्चन कि क्यों आप बोल रहे हैं.
एक पियोन लेके गया होगा वहाँ पे पियोन कुछ डिफेक्ट बता दिया आपका, पॉसिबल है,
हाँ
है ना, उसके बाद बोले कि वापस आ गया, है ना, लेकिन आप बोलते कच्चा चिट्ठा में लिखा हुआ है,
वो लिखे थे कि ये चीज वांटिंग है, नहीं है आपका,
तो होना चाहिए ना।
लेकिन तुरंत उनको लौटाना चाहिए था, तो नहीं था तो रेक्टिफाई करके देना चाहिए था, ये तो है, लेट करना तो नहीं होना चाहिए।
पहले गया भी कि नहीं ये डाउट,
हाँ
चिट्ठी लिखे लेकिन पोस्ट नहीं,
अब बहुत चीज को तो नहीं कर, अब जो चीज आप सब बियॉन्ड एफिडेविट हम वी कैन नॉट, आई कैन नॉट से
Item number 21. Always CMPS nobody near था
ये रिकॉर्डेड प्रोसीडिंग है, हम लोग बहुत ज्यादा
जनवरी में रखे, हमको कोई दिक्कत नहीं, CMP है।
नोबडी नहीं हटा सकते,
आइटम 63
नहीं हटा पाएंगे, किसी का नहीं हटा। लोग YouTube देखते हैं आप उनका केस में क्या हुआ नहीं हुआ, नहीं कर सकते सर, बहुत रिस्पांसिबिलिटी है, आप लोग के लिए ट्रांसपेरेंसी मेंटेन करने के लिए ये किए हैं,
ठीक
और कुछ हम कोई ऐसा एडवर्स ऑर्डर तो नहीं किए,
हार्मफुल नहीं, लेकिन जनवरी में
कुछ नहीं होगा, अभी तो कितना ही नहीं, एक महीना वर्किंग बचा है बस।
जी।
Item 63 conjunction several right of identification.
Yes, petitioner.
Your Lordship, in this case, I have filed this before Your Lordship, but one thing, no, Your Lordship.
They say
One
that
thing
they
I
have
want
given
to
a
point
reminder
out, Your
to us.
Lordship.
They have given a reminder to their three-man committee who is scrutinizing my claim, and they have not responded. That committee has not responded.
It is not
Because
the
they
case.
say
आपके कंट्रोल का
that
है
because
तो-
initially they say that all the records have been misplaced by the principal of the college members. So
Me in place, I have also got, if Your Lordship.
पैरा
Your
11
Lordship,
ही
first-
प्लेस, पैरा 11 इसके अलावा क्या प्लेस करना चाहिए?
11, 12, and 11, 12 only, Your Lordship. And further, Your one thing I have wanted to point out, Your Lordship, the petition, letters of the petitioner, Your Lordship, that the very specifically, Your Lordship has said that however the petitioner is disposed of in enabling the petitioners to file separate reconciliation before the respondent, but it's not given the separate on the whole. Reconciliation before the respondent file giving fundamental detail in connection of the case of the petitioner. But petitioner has not filed separate application.
Separate means?
चार पांच है, चार
Each
पांच
one of them had to file separate
only
applications.
one and on the whole.
ऐसा आप क्यों किए? You see, these details are required. You are responsible for the
Yes.
detail.
the
Why have you done it?
But the reason being, my lord, these all persons, my lord, who have approved, my lord, their age has almost 73, 66, my lord, they might have not understood the basic thing, my lord.
They might have not understood.
My lord, the
आप
thing
किस
is,
लिए हैं?
my lord,
Why are you there?
they themselves drafted it and submitted it. my lord.
नहीं हम
The university का claim, my lord, ये इनका कहना है इनका सब रिकॉर्ड खो गया, उसके लिए सलाह कर रही है.
record, you see, उनका
कब you
record,
record-
just a moment, उनका रिकॉर्ड खो गया, इसीलिए मैं आपको बोले थे
तो
कि
जो हम तो
आपके
यूनिवर्सिटी का रोल तो नहीं रख सकते हो, हमारे पास तो रोल
पास
नहीं है
जो भी
रजिस्टर में.
डॉक्यूमेंट्स था,
हमारे पास तो हुजूर हमारे पीरियड का जो क्लेम है, इनका जो इनसे पूछा गया प्रिंसिपल से कि उन्होंने मेरा क्लेम क्यों फॉरवर्ड किया, तो उनका कहना है कि एक टीचर ने जो उनको डिटेल दिया था उसके बेसिस पे उन्होंने फॉरवर्ड कर दिया था, वो प्रिंसिपल ने फॉरवर्ड किया. अब ये प्रिंसिपल को बोलते हैं कि आप वेरीफाई करिए, तो प्रिंसिपल का रिस्पॉन्स है कि सारा रिकॉर्ड खो गया. बस तो अगर हम तो अपना डिटेल लिखेंगे लेकिन वेरीफाई तो इनको करना है. अब ये बोलते हैं इनका सारा रिकॉर्ड खो गया, सनहा कर दिया है, एफआईआर भी नहीं किया सारा रिकॉर्ड होने के बाद, इसलिए ये वेरीफाई नहीं कर सकते और बिना वेरिफिकेशन के पेमेंट तो जो हम तो क्लेम डिटेल भी, हम तो पिटीशन में भी वो डिटेल दिए थे, और ऐसा सिमिलरली 3 लोगों का था, उन तीनों का पेमेंट हो गया, उनका भी रजिस्टर खो गया था. अगर बहुत पहले बात है, उन लोगों का पेमेंट कर दिए और हमारे समय बोल रहे हैं रजिस्टर खो गया. हम तो उनका ऑर्डर हुआ था, उनको पहले क्लेम मिल गया, उसके बाद हम लोग आए थे. हमारे केस में भी उसी ऑर्डर को बेस करने के बाद फिर ऑर्डर हुआ. अब हमारे केस में इनका स्पेसिफिक कुछ एक
you see, in a case where the claim are very old claim, right? In such cases, I ask such a
जो लेकिन दूसरे का भी सिमिलर था और प्रिंसिपल हमारा वेरीफाई करके भेज भी दिए. अब ये प्रिंसिपल को
This
क्वेश्चन
is
कर रहे हैं
not,
कि
this is
कैसे
not the representation in terms of this.
file a press one with all details that these one is 73 years of age and others, my lord, these they have some difficulty also, my lord. If the university who is the custodian, as per university's letter only, the principal is the custodian of what document that they have themselves stated in their counter affidavit, in their so-called.
You see, the best thing is you are processing it.
Yes.
आपके पास कुछ भी डॉक्यूमेंट है कि कुछ नहीं?
हमारे पास जो सैलरी नहीं मिली थी उस पीरियड का बहुत छोटा अमाउंट है मेरे पास 1,24,000 और वो भी टैक्स लेस देन 1 लाख कुछ ऐसा ही अमाउंट है। बस वो सैलरी कुछ पीरियड के लिए हम लोगों को टर्मिनेट किया गया था, उसके बाद में ऑनरेबल सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऑर्डर पे सबको रिस्टोर कर दिया गया। तो वो थोड़ा सा अमाउंट है मैंने उस पीरियड का। उसका सिमिलरली 3 लोगों का था, उन लोगों का ऑर्डर के बाद हुजूर पेमेंट भी हो गया। हमारा यही सबमिशन है कि जब उनका वेरीफाई हो सकता है हुजूर तो हमारे क्लेम में
इसमें कुछ एनक्लोजर है जो आपने नहीं लगाया है इस लेटर के साथ, एनेक्शन 2 के साथ। As per direction,
This is not the proper.
we are furnishing the details of the months, years, and the amount.
those details were given by but the documentary proof of those period are with the university. My claim I had given, but documentary proof is there. But may kindly see their page 12 also, my lord. The principal has also given a detailed claim.
ठीक बात है, आपको तो अकाउंट में पेमेंट है ना,
जी
यू आर एन एम्प्लॉय, स्टेटमेंट ऑफ अकाउंट ही लगा दीजिए। इस period का आपको
1987
आपके पास पासबुक भी नहीं है,
1987
आपके
में
पास पासबुक भी नहीं है अपना,
मैम 86 में ये सारे कॉलेज टेक ओवर हुए थे, सारे एफिलिएटेड कॉलेजेस
आपके
थे।
पास पासबुक भी नहीं है अपना,
So that we'll have to verify that if these people have those passbooks.
क्योंकि for this period it is very important to verify whether you were ever paid or not paid. This is
और
also
समय से-
equally important.
सिर्फ बेसिक सैलरी देने का आदेश हुआ था बाद में, तो सिर्फ बेसिक देना चालू किए थे क्योंकि केस ऑनरेबल
ये जो आप इतना
पेंडिंग।
कहानी सुना रहे हैं बेसिक देना शुरू किए थे, इसका कुछ तो डॉक्यूमेंट होगा ना
यूनिवर्सिटी भी
आपके
प्रिंसिपल जो
पास। आपके पास है कि नहीं आपका पासबुक?
मुझे पासबुक के बारे में तो ऐसा ही अगर मांगे होते तो जो हम इनको दिए होते।
हम मांग रहे
ये
हैं ना आपसे, क्योंकि ये जरूरत पड़ेगी।
इनका जो प्रिंसिपल मेरा वेरीफाई किए थे वो उसमें कुछ नहीं बोल रहे हैं, तो ये प्रिंसिपल को क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं कि आप कैसे वेरीफाई कर रहे हैं। तो यहाँ जो बात ये आ रही है कि जब कुछ लोगों का सिमिलरली सिचुएटेड सेम पीरियड का 3 लोगों का वेरीफाई करने का इनके पास पेपर है
प्रिंसिपल को क्या जाता है फॉरवर्ड करने में? आप एक लिख के दिए इस पीरियड का है, फॉरवर्ड कर दिए।
और इस केस को होने के बाद
verify किए।
जो जब ये केस हो गया जो उसके बाद ये सलाह दे रहे हैं कि रिकॉर्ड हो गया। अगर रिकॉर्ड खोया था तो जो पहले से
इसीलिए ना क्योंकि एक्चुअल में कोई रिकॉर्ड है ही नहीं उनके पास, ना जब वेरीफाई किए थे उस समय था, ना आज कोई रिकॉर्ड।
इसलिए जो ये 3 मैन कमेटी बनाया है
अभी तो एक 3 मैन कमेटी है,
मतलब वो पेंडिंग है, अभी कंसीडर कर रहे हैं।
कंसीडर कर।
उस कमेटी के
ठीक है,
सामने जो
consider
और भी जो भी डॉक्यूमेंट है पासबुक
आपको जो भी करना है आप कमेटी के सामने इनके पास दें,
मैं
लेकिन अगर वो आपका केस रिजेक्ट कर
देन आई विल हैव
Very
नो
good.
केस इफ दे रिजेक्ट इट मैं
then
बिकॉज़
you
आई
have a
डोंट
fresh order, we do not know.
एटलीस्ट दे शुड टेक इट।
अगर कोई सबका किए हैं तो इनका करिए,
यदि इनका कुछ भी रिकॉर्ड मिले तभी ना कुछ करेंगे, तो कुछ कोई रिकॉर्ड ही नहीं है इनका।
औरों को भी आपने बिना रिकॉर्ड के पेमेंट दिया है ना।
बस पेज 11 पे डिटेल है राम प्यारे मिश्रा, गौरी गोपाल जी साहब, रामजी सिंह, सिवेश्वर प्रसाद
कहाँ
आदि।
लिखे हैं? Where
मैं
is it?
पेज नंबर 11 जो प्रोसीडिंग ऑफ हियरिंग हुई है एनेक्सर पेज 10 ऑनवर्ड्स
10 onwards.
10 ऑनवर्ड्स पेज 10 मिनट्स लास्ट पारा
Page
पिटिशन
10
नंबर
में तो कुछ भी नहीं है आपका।
मैं इनका सो कॉस्ट में इनका सो
Page 10.
प्रोसीडिंग ऑफ हियरिंग में मिनट्स
Content civil 799 of 2025. Counsel for the parties are present. A supplementary. A show cause has been filed on behalf of opposite party number 3, stating that the matter has been referred to a 3-man committee. By memo dated 18/1/25, and a reminder has also been issued dated 6/8/2025 for early submission of report. And a letter was also received from Directorate of Higher and Technical Education, Government of Jharkhand, dated 12/11/24, which was sent to the principal in charge of Markham College of Commerce, Haribagh, for providing the information by letter dated 21/8/2024. and the information is still awaited. From where I am saying Sana,
But Sanha, about the loss of document members in their so-called itself members.
Page 5 here.
it has been also mentioned in paragraph
Yes.
10
Yes.
of this issue clause that the Sana was lodged on 28/9/24 regarding missing documents during the period of earlier principals and prior to joining of the present principal MS Sandhya training. And due to unavailability of the details, unavailability of the documents of the concerned period, the details of due amount was prepared on the basis of documents available
Yes.
by Dr. Mahadev Prasad Rana, retired assistant.
Yes. He is furnished his document. And the petitioners are not furnished anymore. Even he has not bothered to file a separate representation. It is specific, your lordship had directed.
The dues relate to the period. Which period is this? Relate to salary of the petitioners for the period February 1987 to March 1988, September 1989 to November 1989, and for the month of February 1989. The counsel for the opposing party has submitted that the matter has been referred to Tribunal Committee. And whatever be the material available with them, and the report is awaited, and therefore the matter will be adjourned. ठीक है? आपके पास जो कुछ हो आप जमा कर देना.
Well, I will furnish it.
Your lordship may direct him to file
In
a
case-
fresh representation and
Just a moment.
individually
Just a
and
moment. Considering the fact that the claim is very old,
yes.
counsel for the petitioner has submitted that whatever document each of the petitioners have, they shall furnish it to the opposite party to be placed before the three-man committee individually. ठीक है? अलग-अलग समय, चिट्ठी भी अलग, सब चीज़ अलग. Post on 16th January. पासबुक होगा, पुराने लोग पासबुक फेंकते नहीं है.
जी.
आपको पता है. Elderly people they never throw passport. उनका शुरू से पूरा रहता है.
Item 64, context 0801 of 2025.
I am carrying on an action for corporation. Pursuant to the last order, there was some disrespect to my acquisition of land. The petitioner alleged that the lands of the petitioner has been acquired by the Rajasthan Corporation and constructed a road. But in the last order, there was some clarification was required. In order to order number 5, 18/2025. We have wrote a letter to the circle officer to ascertain the factual area, whether the land has been petitioner land has been undergone for construction of road or not. We have wrote a letter, on 20th/8/2025.
Who is not cooperating?
We have wrote a letter to the state circle officer to demarcate whether the petitioner's land has been gone within the road. He has not responded as yet.
Circle officer.
Yes, we have mentioned number B, and also we have wrote a letter to the IT department to the GPS location is also clear whether prior to 2001 whether there was a road existing or not. We have made a letter, election number B and
2001 का GPS लोकेशन से कैसे पता चला?
IT के पास में रहता है.
2001 का भी होगा.
डिक्लाइन करते हैं मिलोट कि नहीं मेरे पास जो मिलोट हम लोग लिखे उस चीज को एनालाइज करने के पर्पस से क्या उनका, क्योंकि नॉट डिस्पल का जमीन उनका था जो कि आज भी उनका वैसे ही है. तो इस चीज को क्लैरिफाई करने को सर्कुलर को लिखे हैं मिलोट की मेजर कर लेंगे कि उनके डीड में कितने जमीन है और आज के डेट में कितना एग्जिस्ट कर रहा है. लेकिन लॉर्ड हम लोग तो असेसमेंट कर नहीं सकते. I cannot be the judge of my own cause. Therefore, we have wrote a letter to the circle officer to ascertain whether his land has been went in the road construction of.
Where is the state? It was for the state to respond
Lord.
as to what circle officer has done.
Lord.
देखिए content civil 801/25. Counsel for the petition is absent. Nobody appears on behalf of the state. As per order dated 1/2025, the counsel for the state had submitted that unless the property is demarcated, there cannot be acquisition, and therefore proper requisition is required to be sent by the municipal corporation. The learned counsel for the learned counsel pleading on behalf of municipal corporation submits that appropriate step has been taken
Annexure C.
by the annexure C of the chokers
Show cause, Lord. Dated
Show cause.
28/2025.
dated bis
28/2025.
28/2025, but we have not received any response so far. The affidavit of the municipal corporation was filed
Lord, on
way back on 27/8/25, but no response has been filed to the same by the state, although a copy was served. Considering the aforesaid submissions, let this be. Now it is for the circle officer to respond. As to what steps have been taken to demarcate the land. Who is the circle officer, Ranchi?
Lord, it is Shahar Anchal.
The concerned circle officer as per annexure C is
Lord, we have
circle
wrote a letter
officer.
Lord, we have wrote a letter to the Mandal Padadhikari.
Bottom में है.
In pocket to अंचलाधिकारी शहर में.
The concerned circle officer would be the circle officer, urban circle,
Lord, town अंचल.
town circle,
Town.
town circle branch. Office is directed to issue notice to the circle officer town अंचल Ranchi. उनका office कहाँ पर है? Any idea?
The state is representing.
You are there? Yes, what happened? The learned counsel for the state appears and submits that she shall seek instructions from the concerned circle officer and place on record the demarcation. You file the demarcation. Post on 9th January.
Atrocity 5 CMPA 08/10/25.
Yes, petitioner
For restoration
of
first appeal 181/2023, which was dismissed for non-prosecution on 9/7/2020. That very day council has some engagement with a doctor. That's why in the second half he is out of the state, out of the court now. I have written in paragraph 670.
CMT number 808 of 2020. This petition has been filed for restoration of first appeal number 181 of
23.
Respondent को लेके नहीं आए हैं. Issue notice to the respondent number.
There is no response.
Sole respondent to speed post, for which requisites be filed by 10th of October. Office to track speed post delivery. Post on 51st October. बिना notice के respond नहीं कर सकते.
Item 66, CMP, 825 of 2025.
Serial number 60. Too bad. That will remain. Who is for the petitioner?
This CMP is filed for restoration of WPS.
You are for the petitioner or the state? Petitioner absent. 16th January. State is present. Give your appearance.
Item 67, vacancy 845 of 2025.
In this case, my lord, we get a case of premature retirement. My lady, she was clearly given instruction that pension amount cannot be asked to be deposited by it will have to be retained by the petitioner himself for the intervening period. But now the respondents have passed the order. They are claiming the petitioner to return the entire pension amount with interest, my lord, 12%. And other benefit also they have not provided. 20,000 cost was there. That has also not been provided till date. And I have filed a reply to the SOPOS if my ladyship purposes the same. It has been filed on 18/7/25.
You have not paid the cost. Yes, counsel. Respondent.
Yes, sir.
Cost 20,000. पहले इसको डिपॉजिट करिए. उसके बाद ही कुछ सुनेंगे आपका कहानी.
जमा कर दिया गया
कहाँ जमा
नहीं
किया?
मेरा स्पेसिफिक स्टैंड है कि नहीं मिला
इस पे एक केस पे कर दिया. एक केस.
Item 68, vacancy 873 of 2025.
On this matter, there was a direction for pay fixation, which was not being done. So we have filed this matter. So what has happened in this matter, that the university has filed their SOPOS stating that they have passed the recent order. And then they have made a proposal to the HRD ministry to do the needful so that the pay fixation can be done and the areas be paid. Against that proposal, the HRD ministry has made certain queries to the university regarding certain documents that leadership will find on page, which are basically technical in nature. So what has happened thereafter, the university in return to that has asked me to provide certain documents, which is leadership out of my capacity. What they have asked me to
Where is
furnish.
that?
Do I need to file it? I'll file it. Only two things, because three documents have been asked from me. One I have furnished, that is the certificate that I have furnished. The first one is Niyukti Para. I don't have it.
Appointment letter.
No, because I have been appointed on compassionate ground.
The appointment
And
letter
what
must
is-
have been issued to you.
of my husband. They are asking of my husband. Of my husband who has died, and against that I have been given compassionate.
Okay. What is the date of death of your husband? And what is the date of appointment of your husband?
My appointment.
No, of your husband. When did he die? And what is the date of his appointment? Okay. Anyways, your appointment on compassionate ground is not under child.
No,
Okay.
that is not.
What else? What else?
And the second thing they have asked, नियुक्ति संबंधित आयोग की अनुशंसा पर. That how I would be able to provide.
Commission. Yes. आयोग कौन सा आयोग?
They say नियुक्ति संबंधित आयोग की अनुशंसा. That compassionate appointment was being given by the
Recommendation letter.
recommendation of that time. Right.
ये कहाँ से मिलेगा?
Your Lordship, I am not aware of that letter, but in the SOCOS we have written that all available documents were sent to the HRD, and the proposal is
Who is
still.
for the HRD? Yeah, the HRD has asked you to furnish these documents.
Yes, no, the university has. Because the HRD have asked in from the university.
Then
HRD has asked to the university that these documents will be provided so that we can comply the.
you were never paid, but he claimed scale of.
Fifth, sixth, and seventh.
But he claimed scale of
Fifth, sixth, and
Fifth,
seventh.
sixth, and seventh.
5th, 6th, and 7th. And further, appointment letter of her husband,
Who has died in the year 1991 itself.
who died in the year 1991 itself, and for her appointment. The learned counsel submits that. So far as these documents are concerned, the same has no relevance at all, in view of the fact that the appointment of the petitioner is not under challenge. He has also submitted that the state has already released amount against her pay under first pay revision, correct?
As she was in service since 1993.
As she was in service since 1993. But further revisions has not been paid, which remains the grievance of the petitioner to be addressed. He submits that. He has also submitted that the further two documents are not available to the petitioner, but on account the petitioner was appointed on compassionate ground and the differential amount is to be paid to the petitioner. State and the university are creating state, university and the college are creating unnecessary hurdle in the way of compliance with this. ठीक है? अब स्टेट का काम इस डॉक्यूमेंट का रेलेवेंस का पता है, फ्रॉड का केस बनाना चाह रहे हैं, नहीं ना? What's the age of the petitioner? The learned counsel for the opposite parties seek adjournment to explain his court as to why they require the appointment letter of the husband of the petitioner and also the recommendation letter on the basis of which the petitioner was appointed on compassionate ground. बताइए क्यों चाहिए? कारण बताइएगा, ऐसा नहीं चाहिए। कल से पूछिएगा दादाजी का बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट लिख रहे हैं, अच्छा हुआ हस्बैंड का बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट नहीं मांगे, खाली डेथ सर्टिफिकेट मांगे या इनका बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट नहीं मांगे। कुछ रीजन होना चाहिए हर चीज। आपका लिक्विडेशन काउंटर के बाद डिस्पोजल हो?
No, only the direction was there to find a representation.
Post on 17, the supplementary show cause been filed by 14. हो जाएगा? Yes, state आप ही का सबसे ज़्यादा नंबर और नंबर 31st को करिए। Affidavit should be filed by 30th.
The amount of 25,000 that has been Your Lordship of Mr. Binwal.
25,000.
The cost that has been deposited, Your Lordship, in the account. Your Lordship, we can file a supplementary affidavit annexing the passbook that we have.
Transaction detail.
Transaction detail, yes. And in this case also, Your Lordship, the order of Your Lordship has also been challenged before the LPA. Both the proceeding cannot go together, Your Lordship.
Pending?
Yes, it is pending, Your Lordship. Simultaneously, and LPA was also filed. the order that your lordship has passed is being challenged before
You
the
have
division bench.
LPA
How can both the proceedings can go together?
Part of order की intervening period. Against that particular order, we have preferred LPA. That is a different thing. And in this case, my lord, a specific instruction was given direction. The pension shall be retained by the petitioner for the intervening
Where
period.
is that direction?
Yes, my lord. Para 16, page 19 of my contempt application. Except to the extent that the pension which has been paid to the petitioner for the period so and so be retained by the petitioner. So far as the revision of pension etc. taking a date of retirement and so is concerned, the period
आप
respondents
तो
are
किस पीरियड का वापस मांग रहे हैं?
पूरा पीरियड का मांग रहे हैं.
We have been pursuing before the CMPF office, your lordship,
page 20
regarding the order, your lordship. We received 2 letters from the CMPF office. Therefore,
Please don't be simultaneous.
page 23 of their so-called reply minutes. Page 23, so-called. इसमें second paragraph देखा जाए. So as already informed earlier by minutes of person being dated so and further consideration of CMU, so amount is applicable 36 each by the employer and the employee is to be deposited as further directed by the concerned authority. Jharkhand has to deposit total pension amount received by him during the period as noted in point number 3 herein above, with interest of 12% per annum upon assuming the same amount of rupees so and so required to be deposited by Sri Jha's return of pension amount. Upon such deposit, CMPF will process pension next 17 onwards. So they are claiming that I should return entire.
Have been receiving pension under scheme?
No, nothing. I am not changing the scheme. They are simply saying कि तो आपको पूरा पेंशन 12% इंटरेस्ट के साथ लौटा दीजिए, तब हम आपका पेंशन रिवाइज करेंगे. और ये क्लियर कट डायरेक्शन है कि पेंशन रिटेन करना है हमको.
नहीं, कुछ पीरियड का तो पेंशन रिटेन करना है.
हाँ, और ये पूरा मांग रहे हैं 12% इंटरेस्ट के साथ.
एक सेकंड, आपको तो फिक्सेशन भी करना है ना?
फिक्सेशन करना है जो कौन पीरियड का, जरा ऊपर का खाली 2 लाइन इसी में खाली पढ़ लिया जाए. पैराग्राफ 1 और 2 करके दिया हुआ है. जो भी पेंशन अमाउंट देंगे ना, इनका कुछ कंट्रीब्यूशन होता है, मेरा कंट्रीब्यूशन व्हिच वुड बी हैव बीन मेड बाय द एम्प्लॉय एंड द एम्प्लॉयर फॉर द पीरियड 1/1/2013 to 31/8/2017 on revised notional salary along with interest at the rate of 12% annually has to be deposited. तो इनका कंट्रीब्यूशन जो अमाउंट का है और हमारा कंट्रीब्यूशन उस पर्टिकुलर पीरियड का, अपना पार्ट को जमा हमारे पास करेंगे, डिपॉजिट करके वहां पर जमा कर देंगे.
12% इंटरेस्ट कहाँ से आ रहा है? इसका कोई सर्कुलर होगा ना?
हाँ, ये तो है ही. 2% जो फैमिली पर पेंशन होता है वो हम लोग 2, और जो फैमिली पेंशन का कंट्रीब्यूशन होता है विद 1 एडिशनल इंक्रीमेंट 1.16% का होता है.
12% इंटरेस्ट कहाँ से आ रहा है?
वो तो हम लोग को सीएमपीएफ ऑफिस मांगेगा ना. उस पर्टिकुलर पीरियड में हम लोग पैसा जमा नहीं किए तो हम लोग भी वो उतना अमाउंट जमा करेंगे, एम्प्लॉयर भी, और ये भी अमाउंट जमा करेंगे. जी जी.
You are the person who disburses their amount, their salary.
हाँ, ठीक है.
Right?
Okay.
Please hold on. The disbursal is your responsibility, but you have disbursed the entire amount and not deducted it at the time of payment of the salary.
हम लोग इसलिए डिडक्ट नहीं किए बिकॉज उस पीरियड में ये काम नहीं कर रहे थे, इनका कोई सैलरी उस वक्त पेमेंट नहीं हो रहा था. जो डिस्प्यूटेड पीरियड है ना, वो 1/1/2013 से लेके 31/8/2017 का है. ये प्री मैच्योर रिटायरमेंट का केस था. इसलिए अब उस पीरियड में हम लोग तो सैलरी नहीं दिए. अब हम लोग जो है इनका पार्ट ये देंगे, हम लोग अपना पार्ट देकर, और इसमें हम लोग सीएमपीएफ ऑफिस को लिखे. सीएमपीएफ ऑफिस का लेटर के हिसाब से हम लोगों को अपना पार्ट भी कंट्रीब्यूट करना है. अलग जो जमा करेंगे ये इंटरेस्ट के साथ में हमारे पास जमा करेंगे, तब हम लोग वो अमाउंट को सीएमपीएफ ऑफिस में भेज देंगे और तब इनका पैसा रिवाइज हो जाएगा.
आप ये तो कर सकते हैं ना, कैलकुलेशन अपना कर लीजिए
जी.
इनका भी कैलकुलेशन करें
जी,
and send it to the CMPF office for recalculation.
जी. फिर ये एनेक्शन भी देखा जाए पेज 25 में हम लोग कैलकुलेट कर दिए. पेंशन कंट्रीब्यूशन 2% पेंशन, 1.16 फैमिली पेंशन and 1 additional increment from CPE 303/2013 वो पर्टिकुलर पीरियड हम लोग लिख दिए हैं along with interest at the rate of 12% per annum calculated up to हुजूर इसमें खाली CMPF ऑफिस को पार्टी बना दिया जाए। वो लेटर वहां से हम लोगों का आ रहा है।
कहाँ है वो लेटर?
वो लेटर हम लोग लगा देते, 2 लेटर हम लोगों को आया जब हम लोग परस्यू, बिकॉज जो भी पेमेंट करना है वो CMPF ऑफिस को करना है।
The point is
जी
that you are asking them to deposit,
जी
right? Now let the CMPF calculate the amount. Disbursal का बात नहीं कर रहे हैं,
ठीक है,
सिर्फ कैलकुलेशन का बात।
CMPF को पार्टी बना दिया।
And then if the CMPF calculates the amount, correct?
हाँ।
So he may give up his claim completely.
ठीक।
Possible?
हाँ हाँ, हम लोग तो अपने पार्ट से कैलकुलेट करके इसीलिए अनेक्शर भी आपके पास में लगा दिए, CMPF ऑफिस को पार्टी बना दिया। वही लोग हम लोगों को लेटर लिखते हैं, वो लेटर हम लोग लगाए नहीं है, वो लेटर हम लोग लगा देंगे, वो लेटर हम लोग लगाएंगे। हम लोग पूरा अमाउंट को कैलकुलेट करके यहाँ पर रख दिए। ये जो 5,27,000 जो है ये हम भी देंगे और ये भी देंगे, और उसमें CMPF बोलता है कि हमको आप चूंकि ये अमाउंट आप लोग के पास में रह गया इसलिए उसमें इंटरेस्ट लगाकर हमको वापस दीजिए, तभी हम लोग कैलकुलेट करेंगे, पेंशन रिवाइज होगा। ये रीट में भी CMPF ऑफिस को पार्टी नहीं होगी। CMPF ऑफिस इज वेरी नेसेसरी पार्टी। 28
जो फर्स्ट एंट्री है ना, वो आपका डेबिट अमाउंट है इनके अकाउंट से, क्रेडिटेड टू योर अकाउंट 20,000 मिला। पिटिशनर का नाम विनोद कुमार झा है, 20,000।
हाँ
फाइल देखते देखते स्टेटमेंट ऑफ अकाउंट देखिए, आप लोग क्या करते हैं?
हाँ, ये इस सेट में पेमेंट की
20,000 उसी का है, उसी का स्टेटमेंट लगा दिया।
Is there any other head in which you were to be paid?
No.
तो ट्रांसफर CMP स्टूडेंट पोर्टल लिमिटेड
वेरीफाई कर लीजिए, आपके अकाउंट में आ गया होगा।
हम वेरीफाई कर रहे हैं इसको। लेकिन मेरा 2 हम्बल सबमिशन है मेरा कि मेरा एरियर ऑफ सैलरी उस पीरियड का डिनाई किया गया, लेकिन हमको सारे बेनिफिट के लिए टाइटल किया गया इंक्लूडिंग रिवीजन ऑफ
एरियर ऑफ सैलरी मिल गया?
नहीं,
वो तो
एरियर ऑफ सैलरी के लिए तो नहीं बोले,
तो मैं LPA में
उसके लिए आप बोले कि चूंकि पेंशन मिल गया है
उस पर्टिकुलर
दैट वाज योर लॉर्डशिप।
लेकिन लेसन है कि पेंशन जो है वो हम रिटेन करेंगे, तो वो पेंशन 12% इंटरेस्ट के साथ सारा वापस ले लेंगे।
आप पेंशन भी रिटेन करेंगे और सैलरी भी,
और LPA भी फाइल करेंगे कि हमको पूरा उस पीरियड का सैलरी दीजिए। आपका ऑर्डर अंडर चैलेंज है LPA?
आपका ऑर्डर नहीं, वो पार्ट चैलेंज है बस एरियर ऑफ सैलरी का। अगर चैलेंज हम पूरा ऑर्डर करते तो
ये तो फॉर्मूला
को पार्टी बनाना जरूरी है,
जी।
कैलकुलेशन जरूरी है, जिससे कि आप अपना LPA कितना परस्यू करेंगे आपको पता है, because there is a possibility that in LPA you pursue your salary and not the pension. दोनों तो नहीं मिल सकता।
सैलरी मिल जाएगा तो हम पेंशन क्यों मांगेंगे? फिर तो बात तो वही है ना, तो सैलरी तो पूरा थी।
तो पेंशन जितना लिए है वापस करना पड़ेगा ना।
हाँ, वो एडजस्ट हो जाएगा, अगर हम वो सक्सीड करते हैं तो एडजस्ट कर लेंगे उसमें से।
तो इसको LPA के बाद में डिस्पोजल के बाद में इसमें
नहीं,
पार्टी बना दिया जाए।
कैलकुलेशन इनको पता होगा।
हाँ कैलकुलेशन हम तो कैलकुलेट करके दे दिए।
Learned counsel for the parties are present. The learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that as per annexure A, in the reason order it has been mentioned that CNPF4, that is Coal Mines Provident Fund Office, has sought deposit of the amount which was to be deducted from the salary of the petitioner with interest at the rate of 12% per annum, so that the pension amount could be calculated. The learned counsel for the opposite party has submitted that similar direction is limited also, and the area of also he has submitted that
पेज 22 का लास्ट पे पैराग्राफ देख लीजिए, पेज 22 का पेंशन रिवीजन।
The learned counsel for the opposite party important to include Coal Mine Provident Fund Office as opposite party in the present case, so that the exact calculation could be placed on record, irrespective of deposit of the amount. क्या आपको आप बताइए उनका एड्रेस आपकी CMPF को की तरफ से दिया
CPF का
एड्रेस
जगजीवन नगर सरायकेला धर्मशाला।
यहाँ पे तो स्टैंडिंग काउंसिल है CMPF
हाँ वो प्रशांत कुमार सिंह।
Okay, it has been reported that Mr. Prashant Kumar Singh advocate is a retained counsel of CMPF. Let the following person be added as opposite party. In this case, the counsel for applicant petitioner is directed to carry out the addition
regional
of
office 3 आसनसोल।
in this case.
इसमें regional office 3 होगा आसनसोल एड्रेस।
And he is directed to serve 2 copies of the entire records of this case to Marsing advocate by 10th October. By 10th October.
इसमें CMPF ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो है रीजन ऑफिस 3 है आसनसोल लिखा हुआ जो जहाँ से लेटर
लिख के बना है देना।
हम लिख
The retained counsel of the CMPF shall seek instructions and file an affidavit before this court. Giving the calculation as to the amount which is to be deposited by the petitioner with interest as claimed. At this counsel for the opposite party has submitted that the required calculation has been annexed along with the papers.
Annexure B।
Annexure B.
इसका एड्रेस हम दे देते
Update. Post on 21st November.
Item 69, CMP 902 of 2025.
CMP number 902 of 25. This petition has been filed for restoration of WPS number 4439 of 23, which stood dismissed on account of non-removal of defects in terms of order dated 22/2/2024. The learned counsel for the petition has submitted that on account of personal reasons, the defects could not be removed. If some time is granted and the petition and the writ petition is restored, we shall do the needful to remove the defects. You are there for the state counsel for the opposite party are present. There are no serious objections to the considering the submissions. The time for removal of defective WPS number 4439 of 2023 is extended till the 31st of October. If the defects are removed within the extended period, the office is directed to place the writ petition before appropriate bench as per postal. आपका ऑर्डर अभी भी प्रीएम्प्टी है, ध्यान देंगे।
945 of 2025.
What should was it?
Recent order has been passed by the DC level. That is annexed to page number 47.
इसमें रिप्लाई क्या था? There was a direction to pass reason order. Content civil 945 counsel for the parties are present. Counsel for the opposite party has submitted that a reason order has been passed as placed in the show cause dated 25/8/2025. The Council for the Petitions takes agreement. Considering the fact that recent order has been passed, it is not inclined to proceed any further in this contempt proceeding. However, it will be open to the petitioners to take steps in connection with the recent order as may be permissible. Contempt of.
Item 71 content 1/02 of 2025.
This case, is contempt because they have had a legal so-called first time. This is matter related to the information of the All India Postal Unions Group. She analyzed the order, and the relevant part of the Lordship order is 37 of my application, paragraph 46.
Your Lordship, I have filed the so-called, Your Lordship. LPA is pending report.
So we feel that this LP has been now dismissed.
No,
With liberty to file LP.
yes, Your Lordship. In paragraph 26, I have stated that LPA has been filed and the LPA now 2025.
Still indefective, it's with file number only, still indefective, order is of.
They filed the LP after the.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Supreme Court has said that you go and file SPM. But in the meantime, what they are doing, because they are purposely not processing the recognition process of the unions, and they are keep on extending the application of the earlier unions. The Lordship has to start the recognition process, but now they are.
You are appealing LP.
No, this is a defective one. I'm not.
LP नाम appeal हुई ना, वकालतनामा फाइल कर देने को फिर तो जाइए, आपका LP तुरंत टेकअप हो जाएगा. नोटिस का क्यों वेट करना? Expeditious disposal चाहिए, appeal करके mention करिए. That they are not removing the defect.
Well, they are in this local, they are again extended.
Wait for some time, ऐसे नहीं कर सकते.
So very Your Lordship, let it keep in the not week of October. I will try to mention the matter before the effective matters cannot be mentioned. That is the only reason. Until this number is there, effective matters are not being listed in the process. We are the largest union of Postal Department, having 40% of membership of the employees. In the last 5 years, they are extending the facilities to the unions. We won't have more than 5% of membership for the unions special to them.
This paragraph का violation है. Where is the direction by this court?
In para 47, this court is of the view that when the resolution was granted for a period of time, the order of the resolution cannot extend beyond the expiry. In such scenario, it would be very open to the apply for fresh recognition if the picture is otherwise not eligible under the grant or denial of fresh recognition would be within the exclusive domain of respondents who are expected to act in accordance with law. I applied, they are not taking my application, they are keep on extending the earlier recognition granted to the earlier unions. They are not processing my application. On the ground, they are annexed a letter not in the so-called law. I know you kindly see the annexure L, page 18 now. Annexure L, page 80 of the so-called law.
There is no mandamus upon them to give you recognition. Is there any mandamus?
No, it's not number
Then how the content would like? If they are not giving you recognition, you file a fresh writ. Or you move the labor department. I do not know whether you are governed by the labor department or not.
The government of India, the Postal Department, Union.
That's right. So therefore, There is no mandamus that they will give you recognition.
I'm not that they may grant recognition, but I think they will process my recognition application.
That's
The
right,
Lordship have
therefore-
observed that
That's right.
if you file a recognition, they will process the application. That is the only prayer.
They have refused to accept your
They are refused to-
application.
they are
Where is the
said-
refusal?
I will annex it. Not.
No, have you mentioned it in your petition that they have refused to accept your application?
I will file a supplementary petition in this regard. Not going to get to be kept in the second week of the October. Para 16, I filed. In fact, they have received my recommendation, but the opposite party did not take any steps towards complying with the students. Para 16 of me. They are not rejecting it. I think the submission made in para 16 of my complaint.
So you need a fresh mandamus. Not the content. See, you need a fresh mandamus.
I'm only relying on para 46, but there is some observation by this on any application. We find the process. The observation made in Lordship in para 47. That is the only case.
Yes, madam. You have filed the LP. Right?
Yes, yes, Your Lordship.
Okay. You have filed the LP. Actually, technically, we have not given them any relief. We have only said that if they apply for recognition,
Yes, Your Lordship.
then their application will be considered as valid. Why don't you consider it?
Your Lordship, in para 22, I have stated that the representation dated 19/5/2005 has been received from the association. At that time, department had already filed SAP, Your Lordship, before Honorable Supreme Court, and as per the Honorable Supreme Court's direction, Your Lordship, we have filed a
Pass an order of perpetual disbanding them. This is what they have done.
This is what they intend to do, Milord. They are keep on stating every year, Milord. We are the largest union having Lordship observed in certain paragraph, not that we are the largest. Employees cannot be jeopardized in such manner by the union. We are the largest union of the Postal Department. More than 40% employees of the union.
Permanently, can you disband it? The entire association will be permanently disbanded.
They are the largest union.
Your Lordship, the recognition of the association